We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The kickoff unit is out on the field and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's A-Chain to begin the drive. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. These two teams, they met up in Seattle earlier in the year with the Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Santa Clara would give them the season series. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now it's Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. From the 50, here's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Quentin Johnston was the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down. You look at this Niner defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Myles Murphy able to record his 5th sack of the season. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Hold it ready. Keep the pocket.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Meanwhile, Willis is well taken in here by Chase. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. The Niners had 12-3 now on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Willis. Incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Willis will look to pass again here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 37. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Now Willis. Left sideline a dime, and it looks like he's got it. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now a give. Akers running left. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Back to throw, Willis. That's caught. This is Abanikanda. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11. We right there.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Yes, let's get it.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Come 19. Come 19. 18 rattle. 18 rattle. Ready.
Willis. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Chase Young in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. The kick by Lutz is good, and the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's #1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. In motion right, Olave. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw caught by Olave. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here and need yards to pick up the first. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Little short pass here. And a loose football. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Hyatt there to grab it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Jeffrey Simmons in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He gets it to Johnston. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his 1-on-2 matchup.
On first down, it's Herbert. The pass caught by Olave. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Down inside the 10. Touchdown! Jalen Hyatt with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kick.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick six.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Willis. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Ready?
First and 10, Willis. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Willis looks to pass it here. That's out to the flat for Akers. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Second down and 8. Willis out of the gun. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Check, 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 check. Mustang 19, trap 50, trap 60. Ready?
Here's Willis. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They only needed 1 yard on third down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn: find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. On first down, Willis. Pass complete to Akers on the out route. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Track 60. 79 Broncos.
Willis looking to throw it. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Again, Willis to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He's to the 15. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Second down, Willis looks to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Willis looking to throw it. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Willis's throw taken in by Thornton. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
18 Rattler. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Come on, offense. Come on.
Willis to throw once more. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Breaks through the contact, and he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
And 10 at the 40.
Second down throw coming by Willis. And that is incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Mustang 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
On third down, it's Willis. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Chase Young bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Fourth down, Willis. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. Willis looking to throw on first down. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. Now Willis to throw. Completes this one to Thornton. Good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on ESPN. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. The shotgun snap to Willis. He'll buy some time right. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Second down, here's Willis. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Drew Sanders able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you've got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Forced out to his left. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the first down marker. Willis, fourth down, has to have it. Escaping the pressure right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
Here's Herbert now on second down. He gets it to Johnston. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
In motion right is Johnston. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
In motion right, Olave. On second down, here's Herbert. Right side, he has Johnston. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. Here's Herbert. Touchdown, Seahawks. Quentin Johnston, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. Over the middle here to Brown. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Willis will look to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
A 3rd and 2, here's Willis. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Ranger, 70 Ranger.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Willis got to have this one. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Willis will look to pass again here. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 23 yards on the play. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now Willis. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Washington. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down. Here's Willis. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Flush to his right. And that one behind his receiver and incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Willis, 4th down here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this drive will begin with a run from Achane. Through the middle of the field. Now look out. He's to the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Devon Achane. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11th.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
He's going to let it fly. Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Cam Smith. And the Seahawks are going to take over here up near the 40. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use air.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football.